Here is Danny, and today, there is a lot of new players on Battlefield 1 these days after a big Steam sale and the film All Quiet on the Western Front came out on Netflix. So here are some of the better guns in the game and some random tips and tricks to help you on your way through the battlefield. Okay, gun squad spread. If you notice you don't hit your shots, try to burst 3 or 4 bullets depending on the gun. Each gun has their own optimal burst length. Unlike in Battlefield 4 and 3 for example, where you can just click fast to have less spread. The longer you fire your gun, the more spread builds up over time. This counts for carbines, SMGs, SLRs and such, but not for LMGs, they do it the other way around actually. They have negative spread. The longer you hold the firing button, the more accurate it gets. This is done to promote sustained fire, which LMGs obviously are known for, without turning them into 100 bullet assault rifles like in Battlefield 4. Bipods help to make the gun more accurate, but they are not mandatory like in Battlefield 5. There's also more on the move support guns like the BAR, the Lubus gun and the Hubot. Snipers got a mechanic called the sweet spot, where it does full damage on for example 100 meters, but less damage in close range and longer ranges past 100 meters. This makes the snipers more unique, so find the rifle that fits your sniping style. More info is on the stat page in game. The medals run on a random weekly timer, so check back every week if you want to do them all. Fear of missing out is stupid, damn it. Instead of being able to change attachments, there is different setups with around 3 different packages per gun. Rule of thumb, trench guns are for hipfire, optical is for aiming outside, marksman got a bigger scope and such. Just find out what works the best for you. Some of the best guns in the game that you should unlock are the MP18 Trench, but the optical is good too, the Automatico Trench, a 900 RPM beast, the Ribeye Roll, good longer range SMG, the first carbine in the world actually. Can't aim, try the SMG 08 with a big box magazine and a good rate of fire. Those were from the assault class. For the medic we got the M1907 with the sweeper trading out some performance for full automatic fire. The auto loading 8 is also pretty good if you got to aim, but there is also an extended version with a magazine for if you want to spray a little bit more. The Fedorov Avtomat is a pretty good full automatic assault rifle for the medic as well. That one is part of the In the Name of the Tsar DLC. Support can't go wrong with the BAR, the Lewis gun, the Chauchat, the Huot, the Madsen or the IMG low weight. But honestly, all the guns are decent in their own thing. Scout got the SMLE, the Kar 98 or even the M95. Which doesn't have a sweet spot, the most fun one is the Martini Henry though, but that one takes some time to unlock. Most guns are unlocked by war bonds that you get by leveling up, so you can unlock all guns pretty quickly. The DLC guns require some challenges though, and some guns require you to reach level 10 in a class. There is elite classes with more armor and unique guns. But if you are getting tired of getting killed by them, grab an AT gun or strap a bayonet on your gun and kill them that way. Do keep in mind, if you have a bayonet on your gun aims down sight a little bit slower. If you can't find any server, even now without the players, don't put the player count on all, else it will also add the empty servers and you don't want that, right? You can also easily save the filters to quickly get them back. When trying to destroy a vehicle, shots can bounce off from angled surfaces, so try to hit the flat sides. You don't want a ricochet. Definitely don't sleep on the LMGs of vehicles, like the landing craft or the ones standing on land. They do the job really well. Same is for anti-air guns or the big cannons that go poof. Ran out of ammo and nobody wants to give you ammo? You can find a support donkey's kit on the floor, switch toward it, drop the ammo box and then switch back to your original gun. This is called kit switching. The same works for health, or if you really need to take out a vehicle and there's a dead assault guy in front of you, just grab his kit and throw some explosives at the vehicle. Spotting is a feature to let people know there's enemies nearby, either with Q on PC or trigger above the firing button on controller. If you hold that button, you can request for stuff like ammo and health and subsequently be ignored by everyone. You can also commit mutiny for squad leadership from there too, and set some callouts to go to objectives. If there is gas, press T or D-pad up to put on your gas mask, so you don't take any damage. You cannot aim down sights though. Unlike previous games, the score in Conquest goes up and not down. So the higher the number, the better. The more flags that you own, the quicker the number goes up, of course. And reviving a teammate like I do here will save us a ticket, which is nice. There are tons of vehicles in the game, from tanks to smaller vehicles like the M30 Scout, horses, planes, giant ships, zeppelins and more. Try them all out to see what you enjoy the most. There's also these behemoths that are given to the losing team in the hope they can make somewhat of a comeback. They can house a lot of players and explode in a lovely way, like the train for example. Some weapons got different firing modes and features, like the General Liu rifle can go from semi-auto to bolt action, dealing more damage in the process. And the Burton LMR has 2 magazines, in which one are normal bullets and the other one has incendiary ammo, which works really well against planes. Oh yeah, bullets can damage aircraft, so if there's a pesky bomber annoying you, grab that LMG and fire at him. He will have to go away and repair, which he can do from the inside of his vehicle. Any vehicle can do it if you got a repair tool equipped. But damage it again, even just a little bit, and all the progress of his repair gets cancelled. For tanking, if your tank allows it, drive off a hill to safety while repairing, making it harder to hit. Also don't forget to pop smoke to cover your tracks. Vehicles also have a limited amount of ammo available at any given time, but you can keep stocked up by pressing the reload button manually, so it keeps refilling slowly. When you die, you can see a counter if there's a medic nearby and how far they are away, but they will always disappoint you and run away. There are also these specializations in the game to make your life a little bit easier, like spotting a downed player when your medic, tells them that you are coming and gives smoke to conceal you. But there are far too many specializations to mention, so check them out for yourself. With some guns, it is quicker to entirely empty it than reload it before it's empty. Gotta love that 1900s tech. Just look at the IMG 08 here, which is a lot shorter to reload when it's empty than when you only have 13 bullets left. Fun fact, there's also an Easter egg when you have 13 bullets left. And as a last tip, if you are on fire, go prone on the floor to stop the damage. But that is all about I can think of right now. If you have any other tips and tricks for new players, let them down in the comments. But hey, that is all I got for now. Subscribe for more. This was Danny and I see you on the battlefield.